Start with Hurricane Beryl, of course, still moving after killing at least 6 people in the southeast Caribbean and leaving a trail of destruction. The Category 4 storm right now bearing down on Jamaica, where it's expected to potentially bring life-threatening winds, storm surge, even flooding. Tom Hansen in Montego Bay tonight.
Hurricane Beryl took aim at Jamaica, lashing the island nation with heavy rain and powerful winds.
I am now declaring the whole of Jamaica to be a disaster area.
As the storm closed in, Jamaica's prime minister imposed an island-wide curfew and pointed out the role climate change is playing in the historic weather event.
It highlights the growing impact of climate change on global weather patterns, particularly on small island developing states like Jamaica.
Beryl already left a trail of destruction across the Caribbean earlier this week, wiping out most homes on Union Island in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
There is an estimated 90% of the houses that were damaged, either extensively or destroyed.
This was the scene on Venezuela's northeastern coast Wednesday, where residents used shovels and wheelbarrows to clear mud from their homes.
For travelers trying to get out of Jamaica and out of the path of this storm, that window has closed because the airport is closed until the hurricane warning is lifted.
Adit Jain and his sister Ayushi, tourists from Pennsylvania, are hunkered down with their parents at their Airbnb in Montego Bay.
Definitely not the vacation either of us envisioned, to say the least.
Beryl is expected to take aim at the Cayman Islands next, before reaching Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, a path forecasters say could put the storm on course to impact the southern U.S. Tom Hansen, CBS News, Montego Bay, Jamaica.
And as we told you that Beryl briefly reached a Category 5 strength, that was on Tuesday. The National Hurricane Center says that makes it the earliest Category 5 hurricane ever recorded in the Atlantic, and only the second Category 5 storm recorded in July since 2005.
Right now, we do want to take a look at Beryl's current position as of last check. So let's get over to First Alert meteorologist Jeff Ray. He's here with an update now. You've been keeping a close eye on Beryl right now. So where exactly is it sitting?
Well, it's been raking alongside Jamaica, the eye of the storm here, for the last several hours. So here's Kingston, and the bay here is just getting a huge south wind and a storm surge right now. It looks like the eye wall is going to just rake across that southern coastline. This is to the west of Kingston, and then get back out into the water. It's still a Category 4 hurricane. The difference, well, a Category 3 is considered dangerous. Category 4 is considered catastrophic. We have 140-mile-per-hour winds coming out of the eye wall that extend about 40 miles from the eye that you see here, so it reaches into the island. Still moving west at a pretty good clip, 20 miles an hour. That's one of the reasons it's been staying stronger. Still a major hurricane as it goes by the Cayman Islands, and then it gets into the Yucatan probably as a Category 2 somewhere in Friday morning. And then let me tell you, as soon as it gets out into the Bay of Campeche, into the Gulf of Mexico, all bets are off. It really has to interact with the Yucatan and see what happens. Some models put it into Mexico. Some models put it into Texas. Right now, the official forecast is that it does become a hurricane again and then land somewhere near the Brownsville area. But look at the cone of uncertainty. It's from Tampico all the way to Corpus Christi. So needless to say, we're keeping an eye on this. We will get the moisture from it coming up in the full forecast. Let's talk about that.